Welcome to this very special episode of the Waiting in Queue podcast. This episode is going to be a shorter episode because I'm going on vacation here soon. And if we did not record today, there was going to be a two-week gap of episodes, which we've done before, but we don't like when we do that.
No, we hated it. Well, technically, this is the episode for Memorial Day weekend.
Right.
Wah,
But then
wah.
after that, there will not be an episode till June 14th.
Yes.
So if we talk about anything current today, it might not be relevant by the time it comes out, but
This is going to come out on a normal time, though.
yeah, this will come out on the Monday on...
you watching it right now, it is the normal day.
Yes. For you guys, not us.
Next week.
It's weird for us.
Next week, there will not be an episode.
No, that's...
But Derek's going to hopefully record some of the stuff that he does just for shits and gaggle. Are we 30 seconds in?
Yes.
Okay. Just for shits and giggles, we might talk about it on the episode he comes back.
Is that Australian?
I don't know. Maybe.
Canadian, maybe?
Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe it was once an Australian man, then moved to Canada. Why would you do that, though? From Aussie to Maple?
Less dangerous
Animals?
Animals.
True. However, I'm pretty sure I read an article today. A man got his ass kicked by an elk a couple nights ago in Canada.
Oh, you know what? I heard...
Like almost died.
Well, yeah.
These things are huge.
Elk or moose?
It was an elk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just saw a clip of Nick Merckx talking about how he was going to beat the shit out of a moose, and he wasn't realizing like how big that thing was.
No, not a chance.
And then when he finally looked it up, he's like, all right, scratch that.
Dude, a bull would not... They're called... The male moose is called a bull. The male moose in this room would not be able to... I mean, like, it would fit, but it would be too fucking tall.
Oh,
It would not be able to stand.
they are
here.
massive creatures.
Yeah, they are huge.
They're so cool, though.
They are. They're really cool. But I don't know why you would move. Canada's a great place. Canada's awesome.
Yeah, if you want to avoid the draft.
Yeah, if you want to avoid the draft, that's bound to happen. I'm just kidding. If you're trying to avoid the draft and you want universal health care, I'm not going to get into it. Okay.
Yay.
Welcome to episode 32.
We're already past the welcoming part.
I know. I'm trying to reset. Is this 32?
Yeah, this is 30. This would be 32.
Isn't this the episode where you're supposed to be like,
No.
What is it?
46.
It's not 46.
It's
I could have
46.
sworn it was in the 30s.
No, it's 46. Because I remember the last time we talked about it, you go, I swear it was in the 30s. And I remember it's 46.
I don't even know if we'll be there at 46.
I don't know either, but
I feel like we're getting there.
what if like episode 45 was like the worst episode of a podcast ever because of our performance? But then
What if it goes down
40
in history, though, as the worst episode, and people see that, and we get clicks, and then we get followers, and we get subscribers, and we get money. I'm just kidding. You know what I mean? Like, we get subs, and we get all that.
I'm already seeing this one go down.
Because it's the worst episode. And then they're going to go back and look at some of our other episodes and realize how bad we were, and then they're going to cancel us. We're going to rise to fame, and then we're going to get canceled on the same day.
I could see that happening.
We haven't said anything, though.
No, not
Have
on
we?
not on camera.
We don't say anything off camera either, Derek.
Do we though?
We do not.
You're right.
We do not.
Because
Don't
no one can prove
incriminate-
it. Okay.
Don't incriminate yourself. So, I'm finally getting my plates fixed. It has been 3 long years. 3 long years.
Of you avoiding capture, and now you're just getting barraged with captures.
Barraged, dude. I'm not even kidding. So, I got pulled over again.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the same one that I talked about last episode. Think about that. It's been a week. For speeding. Now, I was not nearly going as fast as I was. I was like turning onto a residential road, and I thought it was 35. Turns out it was 25, and I think I was going like 32. Okay. And he's like, they're like sitting out in the grass, and I pull up to the stop sign. They don't turn the lights on. They like pull out into the road, and I was with Amber, and then they turned the lights on, and I was like, no, because we were like about to turn around the corner into where she lived, so it was like we were right there next to her place.
Yeah.
And the lights go on. I'm like, no, I have to explain to this. I'm not even kidding. 10 minutes prior to this, I paid that ticket for the other one.
No.
Yeah. Like right before it. And they pull me over, and I get out, and then I'm like, well, they make me get out of the car. First they come up on Amber's side.
Did you get a cavity search?
Close. I'll tell you. Hang on. So like he comes over because I'm like on a busy road, I guess. Too busy for him to stand out in the road. He was super nice, so I'm not going to say anything funny about it. Just kidding. He's a pussy. No, I'm kidding.
What?
That's wrong. He was really, 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 really nice. He's a really nice guy. And he gave me
But he's a pussy.
He gave me a huge break. Maybe just a little. But he comes over there, and he starts talking to her, and he like knew her mom from where she worked prior. And I was like, oh, cool, this could help me get out of the speeding ticket. And also my plates haven't been figured out yet.
Yeah.
Then he comes over, and he like tells me to put my hands on the wheel. Started getting all spooky.
Ooh.
Started to get all spooky scared. And
did he see your bumper sticker that says, I have a gun, come and try and take it?
yeah, I said, watch out, cops. I have a gun. Just kidding. That's also fake. So he comes over, he's like, can you step out of the car? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll step out
Did
of
you
the
say,
car.
can I take my hands off the steering wheel to step out of the car?
Do I need to keep my hands on the steering wheel?
'Cause that makes it really awkward.
It's going to be really hard for me to get out of the car
Mhm.
without doing that. And he was like, can you bring the steering wheel? So I get out of the car, and I
He
go to
didn't
the
think
back
the steering
of the
wheel
car.
was a weapon, did he?
I don't know, because he told me to leave it there.
Okay.
And
that's
then I put my hands in my pocket, which you never do. Don't put your hands in your pocket when you're talking to police officers. And he was like, can you take your hands out of your pocket? And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I just, for habit, right?
habit of
And then he goes-
if you being
he goes-
nervous, you're like,
Yeah, he's like, can I check you for weapons now? And I was like,
he wasn't satisfied with an ocular pat down.
no.
He needed a physical pat
He
down.
went straight in there, dude.
Mm.
Straight penis. He grabbed me by my dick, and he's like, you're going to jail, son. No, I'm kidding. He pat me down, and I didn't have anything. I think he just did it because I was putting my hands in my pocket.
Yeah. You gave him a reason to.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
You were,
reason to search.
you were shifting around your drugs to hopefully hide it
That's
from the pat
not
down.
true. But yes. So that happened. It was a big fiasco. Long story short, he ended up he was gonna give me another ticket, the same ticket I just paid 10 minutes ago, which I told him about, for the plates, because I was like, dude, I got pulled over like 3-4 days ago for this exact reason. And I was just like, they're closed on Saturday, they're closed on Sunday, and they're closed on Monday. Today would have been the day. It was Tuesday. I was like, today would have been the day for me. It was yesterday. Well, you know what I mean. It was Tuesday.
Last Tuesday for you guys.
Yeah. And he was like, all right. And then he's like, so when are you going to be up here again in Ohio? And I was like, probably Friday. And he's like, okay, I'll do this for you. He gives me his card, and he's like, I'll give you a break, but you got to bring your registration into this police station before I'm off next. And I was like, when are you off? And he's like, I'm off on Sunday. So he's like, I'm going to check the systems or whatever he's going to do. But he's like, and if I don't see that you brought in registration.
He's going to hunt you down, send the bounty hunters after you with a gun.
What he said, that's funny you said that, because what he said was like, there's not a lot of people here, and I know you're from Fort Wayne. He's like, there's not a lot of Jettas driving around here. there's not a lot of Volkswagen Jettas. He's like, it wouldn't be hard for me and my partner to find you. That's what he said to me.
Oh, man.
That's what he said to me. And I was like, you threatening me, you pig? That's what I said in my head.
Right.
But I was like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was crying. I cried a little.
Can I take my hands off my head, officer?
I was like, can I put my hands back in my pockets?
Can I take my hands off the hood? It's a very hot car.
At this point, I am back in the car with my hands on the steering wheel again. No, not true.
In your pockets?
They were not in my pockets either. We actually talked for a while, just bantering. It was funny.
Yeah.
Laughing, having a good time.
Did you tell him you're doing a podcast?
A virgin?
I wasn't going to bring that up, but
oops.
Now that you have, catch out the bag.
Cut to break?
We're not doing a break.
And we're back. So,
cut that out, you idiot.
That's pretty much it. So I got to get it fixed and bring it in there on Friday. So tomorrow I'm going. I say tomorrow, Thursday. Last Thursday, I went and got them fixed. So they're fixed now.
By the time they listen to
in
this,
the future. That's pretty much it, though. I'm just glad. Dude, I've been a magnet lately. I've been a magnet. And then, like, I was working. This was the day after I got pulled over for.
It sounds like you've
the
been
speeding ticket.
You're speeding in places
I
you're not
wasn't doing
supposed to.
anything in the work truck.
Oh
This is
my
what
God.
happened. In the work truck, I got in front of a truck, a big pickup truck, on a 2-lane road. I just got in front of him so I could turn. And the dude, like, follows me into the dentist office where I was washing windows. And he gets out, and it's a cop. It was an undercover cop. Big ass Dodge pickup truck up in Angola. So if you're living in Angola, watch out, because there's big undercover Dodge pickup trucks, or like Dodge Ram, or that's not a Dodge, Ram pickup trucks. It was a Ram, not a Dodge. And is that the same thing?
A Dodge makes Ram.
That's what I thought.
Oh no. I don't know.
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, I think
Ram
is just
type
like
of truck.
yeah.
So anyways, he gets out and he walks up, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? I didn't do anything. And he's like, you cut in front of me over there. And it was like 7:00 in the morning, and I look at him and I was like, what do you mean I cut in front of you? He's like, you got in front of me at the stop sign. I was like, yeah, I switched lanes. I mean, like, what? I did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, well, just drive careful. I was like, the fuck?
That's really odd.
It's like he was just mad I got in front of him and then turned.
Yeah.
And I didn't, like, do it quick or, like, do it. He just was mad that I got in front of him.
I've seen those undercover trucks, and they're scary because you do not think about undercover cops having a truck.
That, and they don't even have, like, an undercover cop car. I think it's got a license plate that has a star on it, and so did that truck, but, like, they usually have, like, lights on the inside. Dude,
Yeah.
his windows were so tinted that you didn't see any of the lights on the inside or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them before when I went to, close to Columbia City.
Yeah.
Every morning, I had to go to a job there. Every morning there was a cop that would patrol there. And every single morning he'd have somebody pulled over because people were not expecting that truck to be a cop.
A cop.
Like it was every single morning for weeks. I would see him pull somebody over.
I mean, I didn't do anything, so, like, even if it was a cop, I would have did the exact same thing I did that morning.
It sounds like you're speeding in the wrong places to speed.
I wasn't speeding, though.
Okay. Well, in your other instances, you're speeding where you're not supposed to speed.
Well, yeah, the other ones I was speeding. That I understand. I'm not, like, defending myself on those.
But you're doing it where you're not supposed to.
We're not supposed to speed anywhere, Derek.
That's right, kids. Don't speed anywhere except school zones, because if those kids are not smart enough to watch out, then they probably... All right, I'm going to stop talking.
That's pretty much all that's going on with me.
You're just costing the podcast money, because I know I need some of your money to invest more in equipment here to make our lives easier.
So since I spent $165 on a ticket today, that's how much the ticket was, $165 after ticket fees, and then now I have to go get plates tomorrow.
That's a lot of money.
$165. It's not as much as I thought, but it definitely is more than I wanted to spend. Like about $165 more.
Yeah, typically I want to spend money on tickets.
Yeah. Oh, and then I washed my ticket.
Oh no!
So it got like wet and ripped up. I just sound like an idiot.
Yeah,
Like an irresponsible idiot.
I would agree to that.
No, and then
I can attest firsthand. I know you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot, but I'm not that irresponsible. I mean, I will admit that I definitely let my plates go a lot longer than I should have, but not that bad.
You'll admit they've gone a lot longer.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm admitting to the fact
I
that
know
I
that,
was
but
a
it's just-
stupid idiot about the plates.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
admitting. I never I mean, I would joke about it, like, they'll never get me, but it's not like something in the back of my head I would tell everybody to go out and do.
It would always come up in some sort of conversation, and behind every word that you said, there was still no intention for you to go and get it sorted out. Because you never would say like, "Yeah, it's something I still got to go do." It was just like, "Yeah, I haven't renewed it."
Well, it's because I get asked it all the time, and it's like the same thing from everybody. It's like, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm like, I already fucking know. Shut the fuck up. So I joke about it. That's how I go through things. Is it dumb? Yeah, it's stupid. But guess what? They're getting fixed. So.
You've gone this long without having to pay for it.
Yeah, and now I have to pay for it. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a lot of money to get my plates. I think it's just going to be a normal cost. I might have some back pay, but I don't think the back pay is going to be like every year's full registration. Because what if somebody just like buys a car and garages a car, and then they like decide to go get it plated? They're not going to make you pay for every year that you didn't buy plates.
No,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't think that
everybody's
was a thing.
Everybody's like, dude, it's gonna be so bad. I'm like, maybe $300, which is high for a passenger car. My mom drives an SUV, and it only cost her $125 to get plates. So we'll see. I'll see tomorrow. The worst part about going into the BMV is you go in, you bring all your paperwork, and then they tell you the price. They can't tell you the price. Like, you can't call them and be like, hey, how much is it going to cost? So I'm not going to know. I would hope I have enough in my account. Well, I get paid tomorrow, so I should be okay. But I don't want to, like, go in there, get it all through, and then them get to the price and be like, this is how much it is. And then I'm short, like, $25. And I'm like, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Because I got to go fucking transfer money. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
This girlfriend of yours is costing you money.
She's not my girlfriend.
This person that you keep going over to Ohio for is costing you money.
We're taking things slow, and nothing is official yet.
Okay, I misspoke.
Okay.
That's all I know her by. So
I've never called her my
I
girlfriend.
know that, but what am I supposed to go?
I'm just saying that now, so if she sees this, she doesn't think I'm telling everybody she's my girlfriend. We're not official.
But is she gonna?
We are definitely talking.
Okay.
And she will be here this.
Sorry.
She will be here this weekend. So you'll meet her.
Finally.
Yeah, don't be too scared of her. She's very.
I need to scare her off.
No, don't do that.
She's costing my boy money.
She's not costing. Why? Because she's making me do my plates? That's actually
no.
probably...
The cops are making you do your plates.
Well, yeah, but it's also like she doesn't want me to be driving around with plates either. So it's like, yeah, she's probably right. I should probably fix my plates.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also that. So
found somebody that makes it a little bit more responsible.
Isn't that important though? Isn't that good?
Yeah, it's typically what you want out of a
partner.
Yes.
Partner in crime.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Cause see, I know me and you got married.
Yeah. Oh, we wouldn't care.
Oh, it'd be awful.
I think if we got married, we would still push each other to do what each other wanted to do for sure.
But it'd be more of like a hype thing, not like
yeah, it'd be more like, yeah, do
yeah,
it, bro. But it wouldn't be like, I think it would be really smart if maybe like we did this as a group, or like, you know, maybe you really shot for this, or maybe you did your license plates. I think that would be really cool if you did that. It wouldn't be like that. You would be more like, well, you got away with it for 3 years, so maybe you could like do another 3.
Because that's exactly what I said episodes ago.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I said, let's next time.
Oh, you said next time I get a car, when I
see
get
how
another
long
car.
you see if you can beat that.
No, I will never do this again. Because the problem with me doing this is I drive in straight fear. There's times where like I'm driving down the road and a cop 4 blocks down. I'm constantly looking at my rearview mirror. Don't just do your fucking shit. This is stupid. But there's a cop that pulls into the road about 4 blocks down. In my head, I'm immediately like, I gotta find an exit. I gotta get off this road because if I stop at a red light, he's behind me, and if he's behind me, he sees my plates. You know how many times I've pulled into parking lots just to sit in a parking lot till the cop passes? A lot. Okay, in the past 3 years.
Wonder how many times have actually been you avoiding a cop.
How many times? Because I've avoided cops, I haven't got caught? Is that what
Like,
you're saying?
no, how interesting would it be to know, like, how many times you avoided the cops if they were actually coming after you and you
Well, I don't know if
evaded them?
it's not that they were coming after me per se. It was because like, oh, they're getting behind me, which at that point puts me at a risk because that's where my problem is.
Okay, I
Because
gotcha.
then if they pull up behind me and we're stuck at a red light, say we're stuck there for 30, 40 seconds, all the cops got to do is look down at my plate and see that it's not tagged right. And then I'm getting pulled over.
Yeah.
So I would, maneuver myself either into a different lane, knowing that another car will pull up next to me, behind me, and not him. Or if a cop pulls into a lane, I'll divvy out. The reason I'm doing that too is because I know what I was doing was wrong, but I had to still... I knew I was doing something wrong, but I wasn't going to sit there, obviously, and, like, take a ticket every time a cop got behind me. Of course I'm going to avoid the police knowing that I'm doing something stupid. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got
So
I got
it's
you.
not like, I'm not, like, saying, oh, it's really cool that I avoided the cops. It wasn't. It was honestly embarrassing, even for myself, like, when I'm by myself, because I'm like, dude, this is annoying. I got to, like, pull over into a fucking empty parking lot and sit here and wait till the cop drives past, and the cop might never even have noticed, but like I did that probably like 12 times.
Jeez.
And then yeah, it's crazy, like just constantly watching cops and making sure that like, or like a cop will be at an intersection and I'll go past and I'll just like keep watching until I see him either go straight or like turn in an opposite direction. Then I'm gonna be like, all right, I got past that one.
I am currently I got my license plates like renewed. I just haven't put the sticker on yet.
Don't lose that sticker.
It's just in the like center console of my car. I just keep forgetting to do it. I'm hoping just maybe if I get away with it long enough, the next sticker will come when I renew it and just slap that one on.
Oh, dude, if when you do your plates, they give you a paper plate, don't they?
So here's the thing about my plates. I drive a company vehicle, so it kind of just gets taken care of for me. They just give me the sticker, and they're like, put this on your truck. And I'm like, okay.
Have you ever put a sticker on your truck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've got the 21 sticker on right now. It needs to be the 22 sticker.
Yeah, 22. Slap that bitch on there.
I know. I could do it like when we leave the podcast, I could just literally go out and do it. But you know why I don't do it? Because I just forget.
Because I just don't want to.
No, it's so easy. I'm fine with doing it. It's just, it's always like the last on my mind. Like my oil change. I need an oil change pretty bad right now.
An oil change is not something you put on the back burner. Neither is doing your plates.
I'm
but like
planning on doing it tomorrow. So
the thing about an oil change is you could ruin the entire car and then you can't drive the next day. So
how often do you do like an oil change? Do you wait
on the Jetta?
Like, do you do a certain mileage? Because I feel like the place I go to, they always. This is a car podcast now.
Perfect. Right up my alley.
Everything you've always wanted.
Let's talk about something. So the Nissan 350. No, I'm kidding.
The place that my company has me go to, I feel like they lower the mileage
every time.
Almost every time. I swear to God, dude.
Well, that could be because the truck's just getting more miles on it. I mean, the older the truck gets, the faster it burns oil.
Yeah, but it just seems like, dude, I should be in every week getting an oil change. I'm like, this is dumb.
Is it really
like
that low?
Yeah, it's like stupid.
What is it,
low.
like 15,000 miles?
No,
That's
probably
a lot of miles. 15,000.
It might be at 20. I don't know. I got it.
20 is about normal though.
But I do put a lot of miles on it from the road. I mean, because I've like gone out of town, so like I'll put a shit ton of miles on it, and then call my employer and tell them like, hey, I already need an oil change, and they're like, there's no way. I'm like, the thing that the car place, the mechanics, they've already, I'm already past it. They're like, all right, well, we need to check it out. So now what I've done is I changed the setting on my truck to monitor like the oil life, and I go by the oil life now instead of.
Yeah, miles isn't a bad thing to go by, but I feel like it's not something you always have to go by.
Right.
I do mine. I just change my oil. I do a full oil change probably like every other month.
Mm-hmm.
And that's frequent because I'm not driving like 15,000 miles or 20,000 miles. Most people will change it at like 23,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And it also depends on the car because some cars burn oil faster than others. Like if you're driving a Subaru, you're going to be changing your oil way sooner than that. Usually they do. But I might like top the oil off here and there because I burn oil quick on the Jetta because I can't drive in fifth gear. So I drive in fourth gear and I drive on higher RPMs than usual, and it burns more oil and gas. So I don't know. I don't do it. I don't go by the miles.
I don't either.
I don't think I ever
now
have.
I go by the.
Because even going by oil life's not too bad. Because now that most cars and trucks can just register oil life.
Yeah.
The big thing is just not having dirty oil in there because it just doesn't lubricate. It just doesn't lubricate the car as good as it can. And then you end up spending more gas and shit like that too. And you don't want to be getting gas nowadays. So. Speaking of gas prices, thanks a lot, Biden. We doing like the Obama thing?
No. So I thought it was because of the hacker, but they got it resolved, and now people's cars are exploding because they're keeping extra gas in their cars.
What?
You didn't see that? You know the whole like thing where there was the gas shortage? Well, boomers were going around.
Yeah, that's not true.
The boomers were going around and
yeah, I know that.
because they were afraid.
Well, it's not all boomers, but it was definitely the sheep.
It was the the sheep. They were putting like extra gas like in the back of their cars. And
yeah, they were like filling gas tanks and shit and buckets. I saw somebody filling baskets.
Yeah. So they were keeping that in their cars. Well, then they get in car crashes, and an even bigger accident happens because of the extra gas that's in their car.
It's like the toilet paper thing.
It is.
It's literally the exact same thing.
There was no toilet paper shortage other than people like, oh my gosh, we have to stockpile it because it's running out. It's like, well, it's running out because you guys are stockpiling it.
Yeah, it's not running out because the company was still making toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's running out because everybody freaks out. Dude, it just goes to show how stupid we are as like a civilization. Like, how dumb can you be to
Can I run through my thought process for the toilet paper and being stranded at home? Because everyone thought we were going to be stranded at home for 2 weeks. I mean, a lot of people were, but
you're not stranded at home, but yeah, you were
like you were off work.
Quarantine, you were off work. Yeah.
Well, my thing was everyone was freaking out that I'm going to be stuck at home doing nothing, and if I don't have toilet paper, it's going to be a real awful time. I thought that was a golden opportunity to use less toilet paper.
Shower more.
Yeah, you just shower after every time you poop.
Clean your asshole in the shower.
It's the best way to clean.
I'm not going to lie. I wipe my ass. I'm not going to lie. I wipe my ass. I do it.
You should be ashamed.
I know. But I get in, like, most of the time, like, when my poop schedule is pretty normal. I think everybody's got, like, a pretty normal poop schedule where, like, they poop at the same times every day, and you're lying if that's not true. I mean, sometimes, yeah, you might have a poop random, a random poop, and you're like, I just gotta poop now. But, like, usually people poop on around the same times in a day. It's just how your body works. Like, if you're eating at the same time, it gets on the schedule. And mine's every time I get home from work, and then I shower. So I poop, and then I wipe, I want to leave that out.
How many times do you wipe though? That's the question.
Oh, that's a good question because I don't like people who like who wipe and rub.
What?
Yeah, there's people out there that
no,
like
there's
will
not.
rub.
There's not.
There is people out there that
How
rub.
can they think the rubbing is any sort of efficient?
Dude, there's people out there that use their hand. Trust me, there's people out there that go in there. I don't know why I'm going like this.
What kind of TikToks are you watching?
I don't know. They go in there and then they rub. Like they do a wipe and then they like rub their ass. It's like, dude, just if you want to make sure it's clean, get another, like put that in the toilet, get another piece and just go again.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fucking smear. You're smearing it.
Yeah, that's
you're smearing it
what
in
they're
your
doing.
ass, in your ass cheeks.
Do you do front to back or back to front?
I do front to back. Never, like for a guy, dude. Please tell me you don't go back to front. You're getting on the back of your nutsack.
I do side to side.
Interesting. No, that's interesting. No, I don't do that.
Okay, but so before you shower, how many times do you knowing you're gonna shower? How many times do you wipe before?
A normal amount. I don't change my wiping knowing I'm gonna get in the shower. Because to be real with you, I don't want to like scrub shit out of my asshole when I shower.
I guess for me. I guess it depends on how messy my cheeks were that day. So,
like with sweat?
No, like
with poo.
With the poop, like depends on how messy the poo was that time.
Right.
Like if I like.
So if it was like a dirty poo, you wouldn't wipe it?
If it was like really dirty and like I wipe it and I'm like, oh, it needs some more, I'll clean a little bit more out. But if I get like a 1 and I check to see like, oh, not that much came off, I don't feel that dirty.
Do you look at your toilet paper?
Yeah, I gotta see like.
You look at your toilet paper.
Yes.
I don't. Is that weird?
I think
feel
it's
like
weird.
Most people just don't look. But I don't wipe once. I wipe, I get another one, and I wipe, and then I'm like, all right, I think that's good. But I usually shower almost every time after I poop.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I just do it to see like how many more do you think I'm gonna go through? Because you can start to see.
Dude, I can't even remember the last time I looked at toilet paper after I've wiped.
The best time to stop. You want to rub it good enough that when you start to see a little bit of blood from chafing it a little bit.
Yeah, from giving yourself a terrible rash.
Yeah, that means you got rid of all the poop.
But now you got blood in your pants.
Yeah, but you're gonna jump in the shower after.
True.
At least you are.
That's true. At least I am. Let's see. I mean, there are times where I poop and I don't.
Do you use
shower.
any wet wipes?
No, because you're not supposed to flush wet wipes.
Well, you can still put them in the trash
in
can.
the trash can. I'm gonna wipe my shitty ass with this wet wipe and then just put it in a trash can. Usually in bathrooms, your trash cans don't have lids on them, right? Because you're just throwing like Q-tips in. I'll be honest with you, this is probably something I shouldn't be doing. I flush Q-tips.
Oh yeah, that does not seem like a.
Like I clean my ear.
Mm-hmm.
And I flush them. The reason I flush them, my stupid ass cat will take them out of the trash and play with them. He'll run around with dirty Q-tips in his mouth and toss them around and bat them and shit.
See, we recently got lids on our trash cans for our bathrooms, and it's really fucking annoying because of it's our dog.
Yeah,
he gets in it. So once he kind of gets out of that phase, we're gonna do away with it. But dude, it's so annoying.
Yeah, because you just want to be quick. You're in the bathroom, in and out.
Well, and then like once I do my Q-tips, I have to like lean over to like anything you throw away. You gotta like lean over to, hit the lid. I'm like, God, this is annoying. I want this to stop.
Why don't you just keep them out of the bathroom,
dude?
Shut the door.
I want to keep them out of the whole house at this point.
Do you have a door to the bathroom?
Yeah, we do.
Shut the door.
Well.
What do you mean? Well, he doesn't need in the bathroom. There's literally there's zero reason.
I get that.
Zero reason that your dog.
There's just
needs
sometimes
to be in the bathroom. I don't even let my cats in the bathroom.
No, I don't.
Unless I'm in it.
Yeah. So I just sometimes forget, or we sometimes forget to shut
the door. You can't You can't remember to shut the door.
No, we just always leave them open. But then too, when we have guests over, and they use like the bathroom, they always never remember to shut the door.
Tell them.
Well,
hey,
you still tell
leave the
you,
door.
like,
hey, we shut the door, so we don't want the animals in the bathroom.
every time we have guests over, we tell them, like,
Kick them out.
hey,
They don't do it, you kick them out. You
Get
gotta
out.
go.
get out.
Get out. We told you the rules. We said we don't let the animals in there. Benson's in there, and he's eating shit out of the toilet. Get out.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna give him hepatitis.
Yeah, we don't need our dog. He already has too many problems, and hepatitis doesn't need to be one of them.
He already has the eyes of a Minecraft sheep.
And the brains of one, too. So, like, get out. No, he's not stupid. He's a good guy. He's a good dog. He's got health problems.
Yeah,
for sure.
He seems like he's kind of over him now.
Well,
He's double jointed though.
interesting.
Yeah.
Can we use that to our advantage? Shows? Ticket shows? Ticketed
No,
shows?
I don't think so.
We can't force him to bend and then get people to pay for tickets
Lauren's already ruined that
to
by
see it?
putting him on TikTok. So if people want to see it, they
Okay,
can just
hang
go to
on.
TikTok.
We got to get into that. Does she put him on TikTok as herself, or does she put him on TikTok as himself? Is the TikTok account Benson?
No, it's like her TikTok, but she does like the dog, all the typical like dog TikToks and pet TikToks you would see.
I don't see pet TikToks, so I have no idea.
So she'll follow.
I literally never see pet TikToks.
She'll follow just the trends of how pet TikToks are, and I see a couple of them.
I don't know
Like
what pet
there's like
TikTok trends are.
there's like glow up trends and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
or,
a normal trend. They just do it with the dog.
Mm-hmm. They kind of somewhat.
You get what I'm saying though? She doesn't give Benson a voice.
No, and if she does, it's only with that like robotic one.
No, I think I get that, but I mean like
No, it's not like
she doesn't
hey,
say
this
like
is, she doesn't say like this is Benson's. She might have like a Benson account, but she doesn't portray it like Benson's running it. Or
okay.
It's just
That's
like
what I mean.
this is.
I wouldn't
an
care
account
either way,
about
but
him.
we all know that's
It's like,
cringy.
Yeah, it's like a fan page.
Okay, cool. What's his TikTok? I just got myself a Charlie horse in my foot. Ooh, wee, that hurts. What time are we at?
37. I think we could wrap it up.
37 minutes. That was quick. That was fast.
Yeah.
That was a fast one.
Connor's sad. You gotta go.
Ooh wee.
I have some business inquisitions I need to go over with you, so we need to wrap this up.
Business inquisitions.
Yes. All right.
What?
I'll talk to you after the podcast.
Is it about guests?
No, not really.
Is it about maybe bringing somebody else on?
No.
Is it about equipment?
No.
Is it about the thing that you sent me?
Kinda, but that was just, I only sent that to you because I drove.
It's cool.
Yeah, no, I drove by a place and I was like, oh, I want to see how much that place is going for. When I was scrolling through, I saw that and I'm looking through. I was like, oh, that'd be dope. I'll send this to Connor to see.
How'd you find the monthly on that? I was looking at it and I couldn't find it.
So it's like
It said like 111.8
per
What?
year.
What is 11.8 though? Is that like 1100?
No, that's $11 like per square foot. So whatever the square footage of that, you
Oh.
find.
Wait, so that what you told me was per year, not monthly?
No, that was monthly.
Oh, well,
I
that's
calculated it down to how much the monthly would be.
Is it really that big of a building?
No.
For the square footage to be that much yearly, and then for the monthly to be $900? What was the yearly cost on that?
I don't know. 900 times 12.
That seems insanely high for that building.
But
it looked tiny as shit.
But it's downtown.
Well, it's downtown New Haven,
Right.
so it's like 20 minutes out of downtown.
Yeah.
5 minutes. Did somebody just knock?
Yeah, somebody did knock.
Come in. That little fade there was landlord.
Landlord
One of the
came in,
landlords.
was asking for they were doing a food run, so they were
Asking if we wanted anything.
Yeah, so sorry about that. We will not put an ad in. Well, you would have already seen the ad, but we were planning on not putting in an ad.
Yeah.
So, you're welcome.
But it's the end of the show.
Yeah.
So we figured we would at least close it out. So, Derek.
Yes. I am to kind of promote myself, I am joining a rap group, and we are gonna go tour the country.
Tour?
Rapping.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's all I wanted to say. I'm done with this podcast because I'm going on tour. No, but
that's the end of episode. No, I'm kidding. Go on.
All right, to really end it out, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Discord links down in the description. Except for audio listeners, it's really annoying to put links in the audio because it's different for every place. So I've just stopped doing that. So if you want to check out our links, go to YouTube or mainly
check out our social medias.
Why don't I actually read out the links right now?
Don't read the whole links. Do not do that.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone listening on audio, go check out our YouTube if you want to see us put a face to the voices.
Go check us out on YouTube. Go check us out on the social medias and like and subscribe and share the videos. We'll see you on the next episode.
Which won't be
couple
for
weeks.
Yeah.
We'll see you there. Derek's gonna bring footage, maybe. See you later.